have us Wayne good so. Soaked to the bone. It is fish day. So yes, the battle of the high priests. In Egypt, the word for a priest is the symbol of a man who's pouring water, just like Aquarius. So today, as Mars has falling stars, we have the day of rain, as Venus and Horus's symbol of Sirius are competing to become the Amun god, Emmanuel. So, yeah, it's exciting times, Mormons. If only you knew anything about it. Joseph Smith himself prophesied a Mormon who would be raised up among the Mormons to lead the people like Moses to redeem Zion and New Jerusalem, the mountain cities. You're not aware of the mountain cities that he talked about on the 19th of July, 1840. Brigham Young would not put that in his Doctrine and Covenants, nor would he put where Joseph Smith called Brigham Young Judas for removing Thomas B. Marsh from the 12 and exalting himself to become the president. That was July 2nd, 1839. They're in the Joseph Smith papers. So, yeah, Brigham Young only had the key to preach the gospel of the kingdom. And yet he turned it around to say, oh, I have got the keys of the kingdom, just like Peter, James, and John. No. The kingdom key is the key of Moses, that Moses himself gave to Joseph Smith in the Kirtland Temple after it was dedicated. No inverted pentagrams on that temple. Alrighty. So today I'll be filing the lawsuit against the church. It will be the appeal. It will include their retaliation and intimidation and extortion and bribery of federal judges, the involvement of my landlord. It'll involve the governor with the coronavirus escalation. All of it, as Joseph Smith himself prophesied, a coronavirus would come. Just like Moses' time, when he confronts Pharaoh, let my Mormons go. Way down in Salt Lake Valley. Yep. Mormons all thought it was going to be the Jews. Nope. Alrighty. I don't have much else for you. Temperature dropped. There was some points where it felt like ice crystals banging on me, coming from the north. But it was fun. Had some MP3 and player issues. I guess it's not waterproof as it thinks it is. Let's try to see if we can quickly check if there is any comment replies I can do. Man, chaos and destruction over the holiday weekend. I'll have to do a news check to see what else happened. rising. Identifying the Mormon signs in heavens. Let's find out what the thumbs are and thumbs down of it are. 5 up, 8 down. People are still not happy with it. I made this Mormon friendly. What dumbasses you are. Such hate in your hearts. Okay, another Rico only has 28. But Joseph Smith knew of our day, 82. Sign of Russell M. Nelson, 73. And then identifying the Mormon signs in the heavens. That's the, yeah. Maybe 401. The Thunderstruck. It's only at 75. 79 for Russell M. Nelson, Ark of God. All Mormons like sheep. Now, there's a new playlist, a new title. It's taken time for people to become acclimatized to it. Ooh, wow. The Rico. There is pure hatred. They're coming out. Do you guys not even bother to read? Thumbs up for Knights Templar, wise virgins. Do you not understand this, guys? Because apparently you don't. You're just in full hate mode. You are the evil empire, guys. Alright, Luz. You changed your cover photo. Nice. Except I want to see your eyes. Okay, she says, I explain things so easily anybody can understand. The same thing is happening here in Florida. Oh, you're in Florida? That sucks. The governor is just following the Russian puppet. Very proud of you. That was to the Church of Johann Adam Weishaupt of LDS, Latter-day Saints. Alright, so when does this happen? It didn't happen in 2018. Lots of coughing. Do you have COVID? Brenda, you're not listening to all my channels. Come on. I told you. Last year, landlord tried to have me assassinated by exposing me to mold for the whole summer and into the fall. Mold does not just go away with the changing of the air vent. And so, 2018, what are you talking about? The sign of the Son of Man was 2017, Brenda. You know, the first year of the reign of King Zedekiah, Trump. Keep up. Okay, Granny is responding to my comment to find out whether she was joking or whether she was being sarcastic to me. He didn't call for bleach because it was fall 2019. Well, he's not a prophet of God. I think he has a private allotment of vaccine from his trip to Italy. What? You have been calling out church leaders for not protecting, supplying, or feeding members at the start of and throughout the pandemic. Yes, 10% isn't a retirement plan with the church either. Okay, so apparently she's for the church and she's not understanding. But, let's see, last day, first presidency, say all Mormons like sheep. Because this is not going to show up, and I'm going to have to go to that video. reply. So, ... you are saying Nelson is not a true prophet to foresee the calamities. Okay, how do I spell calamities? Calamities, not D's. See, the T and the D are phonetically the same. Within just a few mountains. Whereas Joseph Smith was able to see the calamities almost 200 years in advance. 3 question marks, 3 exclamation marks. Nelson has the scriptures as his priesthood manual, and yet Nelson still couldn't foresee and thus prepare for the coronavirus, which set the house of Israel free in Egypt under Moses, nor to have more bishops' storehouses. Purchased with their trillions in investments to care for the sick and the afflicted, the poor and the needy by staying home until the virus passed. Two caps for pass. And all caps for over. To care for the sick and the afflicted, the poor and the needy by as the church could have been the light on the hill as an example to all the world. Needs to be question mark exclamation. Alright, so you're saying Nelson is not a true prophet to foresee the calamities coming within just a few months, whereas Joseph Smith was able to see the calamities almost 200 years in advance? Nelson has the scriptures as his priesthood manual, and yet Nelson still couldn't foresee and thus prepare for the coronavirus, which set the house of Israel free in Egypt under Moses, nor to have more bishop storehouses purchased with their trillions in investments to care for the sick and the afflicted, the poor and the needy, who stay home until the virus passed over, as the church could have been the light on the hill as an example to all the world. Is this what you yourself are not calling out the church for? The church is not good just because they're the church. They have to be an example of goodness. I don't think I got to tell you this. Melchizedek. Interesting, it's two words, Melech Zadok, king, high priest, righteousness. The first letters are determinatives in Paleo-Hebrew, so it's technically a vocabulary of two-letter words. And so Melech, which is king, has mem, in Semitic, and as a result, it is the high priest, the reign today that we're having. And so the word for king has as its determinative the high priest symbol, the determinative for high priest. Zadok, the word for high priest, righteousness, has the determinative for the throne. That's what the Sadeh is, the Paleo-Hebrew Sadeh. It's the throne. And so king has high priest with it as a determinative. High priest, king has high priest has king as the determinatives. Kind of cool. But so there's your little Paleo-Hebrew lesson for the day. Mormons, you're looking for a Mormon in the last days. Don't be fooled into thinking that you're looking for some other being who's not going to come. That's the trap that Albert Pike wanted to set for all Christians, the political Zionists. Don't fall for it. And of course, nobody's listening anymore.